making their grid. The 1983 New South Wales Speedcar Championship. And the Queenslander 65, Brian Mannion, will lead them in. On his outside is Terry King. On the second line, Parton and Porritt. Then Gormley and Pinchbeck. And the green flag falls to send them away in the championship of 1983, and Terry King, the New South Wales driver, quickly took up the running. Now let's have a look back through the field to see if there's any problems. No, none at the moment. There's one car dropping back through the field quickly. That's Brian Mannion. He's got some problems. And coming down main straightaway, Terry King is the leader. Going into turns 1 and 2. There's a real bunch up of cars as Brian Mannion drops his way back through the field. But it's King the leader, and he's trying to lead this race from go to woe if he possibly can. He's got a big job ahead of him, because right behind him is Jack Porritt, then Barry Pinchbeck and Danny Davidson. Then comes Ron Mackay, followed by Gordon Clough. Here's trouble here. It involves Gall, Cox. Gall and Cox are in trouble there after only a couple of laps, 2 laps down. Glenn Cox is in trouble in turns 1 and 2.
Right away they go, and King leads away here. There's Pinchbeck well up in the picture too. There's Clough getting up on the inside of Mackay, and that's where the interest is. Look at Clough going after him, but Mackay back again. Oh, that's where the interest in this one is.
Good race there between Mackay and Clough. King is still the leader with Porritt, Pinchbeck and Davidson right behind him. And then Mackay and Clough threatening danger. Clough's gone. Clough has spun onto the infield. He's out of the race. Down the main straightaway, Terry King's up very high and Barry Pinchbeck takes the lead. The grand old man of speedcars is in front. Terry King second. Look at Danny Davidson, the Queensland. Oh, there's another spin. Holden's gone for a spin. He'll go to the infield too. The Queenslanders are riding themselves out of this race. The Queenslanders are definitely writing themselves out of the race. As is it Holden or is it the 99 of Young? Let me try and see. 76. No, Young is there, so it is the Queenslander Holden, who was very confident, and he's going to have to go infield. Hold it. We'll check and see. 4 is Pinchbeck. Queensland 86 is Davidson. 6 is Terry King. So with 26 laps to go, the Queenslander Jim Holden has spun his way out of the race, and the lap before that was the other Queenslander Gordon Clough, who also spun his way out of the race. The green flag drops again. We're going to have a great battle up front now. I can see this between the real hardened experience of Barry Pinchbeck and the Queensland flyer Danny Davidson. Oh, look at Davidson putting the pressure on him, but Pinchbeck is just a little bit too good at the moment. Pinchbeck leads Davidson, followed by King. Then comes Porritt, Mackay, and then Parton, followed by Middlemas, and behind him is Gormley. Here's Davidson straight through on the inside, and Pinchbeck straight back at him. Well, that's experienced driving by Pinchy. He won't give in on the inside. Davidson won't give in on the outside. Oh dear, it's Pinchbeck back to the lead again. Pinchbeck and Davidson having a great tussle up front. Oh, Davidson didn't come round that corner too well, and Pinchbeck scooted away from him. In second place, Davidson. Third is King. Fourth is Mackay. Fifth is Parton. Sixth is Middlemas. And back to the race lead of Barry Pinchbeck.
Well, Pinchbeck, the old-timer of the trade, out in front at the moment. And he's leading away Queensland's Danny Davidson. There's Ronnie Mackay up into third place as he goes around King. Down the straightaway they come, and we've got a pile-up of cars. Another 3 have gone. Pinchy will come back to the field. Mackay is close enough to be a problem. Then King and Parton. But they're riding themselves off right, left and centre.
Well, the rule is they spin, they're out. And 28 Garland is involved there. There's still 22 laps to go.
But maybe the others spun to avoid him. They surely wouldn't be out.
Well, no, I think the rule says you spin, you're out.
Gee, they've got tough. They really have.
Yes, they're all out. So Queensland 65 is also out of the race. And the other driver there was the 99 of Young. So we lost 3 there, and we're back to the race action again.
And it's underway with Barry Pinchbeck leading away from Davidson, followed by Mackay, King, then Parton from Middlemas. Jack Porritt is up there too, but let's get back to the leader, and the grand old man of Speedway is leading them away still, and that's Barry Pinchbeck. There's Ronnie Mackay in underneath Davidson, and that upset Davo. Oh, he wasn't expecting that one, and Mackay sliced in underneath him like a knife through a banana.
Well, Mackay will be a problem here now because he's got great experience on this track, and he'll gradually wear down Pinchbeck, I would imagine. Now watch the wheel hiking going on as this track dries out and they start to get some grip, particularly the number 54 car back in the field, Radcliffe. He does a wheel hike almost 110 metres out of that turn number 2, but Barry Pinchbeck's the leader.
Go, Pinchy, go!
Watch the wheel hike on the number 54 car as he goes out of the... Up she goes there now, look at it! Up she
look at it, up in the air!
And, almost lost control of it there as he went around the outside of Porritt. Let's get back to the race lead though. Come on, Pinchbeck, followed by Ron Mackay, then Danny Davidson. These 3 drivers, I think, have got this championship between them. It's the experience of Barry Pinchbeck. He's been a long time in speed cars, and he'd love to have this New South Wales championship back in his keeping. Ron Mackay is right behind him in second place. The Queenslander Danny Davidson still in the action. If anything goes wrong up front, he'll be right there. And then back to Parton in 4th place, and then comes Middlemas, followed by King and Porritt, Gormley, Radcliffe and Liddell.
Ross, I think Pinchbeck could get tired. The distance might be against him.
Well, down Main straight away, half the race is over. 15 laps still to go, and it's Pinchbeck, Mackay and Davidson. It's definitely between Pinchbeck and Mackay at the moment, with Davidson still threatening danger. Now Mackay trying to work on the inside of Pinchbeck at the moment. Pinchy's got the track sewn up and not allowing Mackay to get the shot at him. Pinchbeck is still the leader. Here's Mackay. This is where he gets his opportunity to try and sneak through on the inside, but can't do it.
Come on, Pinchy, put the pedal to the metal. Hold him out. What a great thing if the old-timer can take this title away. Oh, we've got a yellow.
On the far side, Radcliffe in the 54. Radcliffe in the 54, and he looks like he's going to need some help to get off the circuit.
Well, well, well. Barry Pinchbeck, Ron Mackay, Danny Davidson, then Parton, Sid Middlemas, Porritt, Kevin Gormley still in there, then Alan King, and 52 is Liddell. Well, slowly but surely the field being whittled down. Barry Pinchbeck, still the leader. Can he hang on for 14 laps? The grand old man of speed car racing. What a great thing if he could take it out. Ronnie Mackay, ton of experience. Danny Davidson. Go Pinchy, get the break, and he's got it. No, he slowed down. but he skipped away again now. Pinchbeck, Mackay, Davidson, then Parton. Behind him comes Porritt, followed by King doing well. Then Sid Middlemas. But it's Barry Pinchbeck still the leader. Ronnie Mackay slamming up the back of him there almost. Down the straightaway they come, and it's Pinchbeck. Can he hang on? Can he?
He's got 13 laps to try and hang on. Pinchbeck and Mackay, the two New South Wales drivers, with the Queenslander Danny Davidson in third place. Doesn't seem to be able to make any impression on them at this stage. It's still Pinchbeck from Mackay, then Davidson. Here's Porritt starting to get in the action, coming through on the inside there of Parton, and Porritt's up the fourth place. He's really starting to get a move on. I'd say this track surface is starting to suit him a lot better. There's a spin. Middlemas the spinner.
Sid Middlemas, one of the most experienced drivers on the circuit, has gone to goings. 11 laps to run. Can Pinchbeck hang on?
He's under a lot of pressure from Ron Mackay and Danny Davidson.
Isn't that the truth?
And Jack Porritt is chiming in. Now Porritt, when the speed cars were having a quite regular appearance on the tar circuit at Liverpool, was one of the top runners. Now this track has dried out remarkably. It's packed down hard. Keep an eye on Porritt in fourth place. The green flag drops and Barry Pinchbeck goes back into the race lead from Ron Mackay in the 76, the Queensland 86 of Danny Davidson, and the 55 of Jack Porritt, motoring along in fourth place at this stage. There are only 8 cars left in the Speedcar Championship of 1983, and the New South Wales driver Barry Pinchbeck is the leader. Ron Mackay is really trying to keep the pressure on him at the moment, but Pinchbeck seems to be safely holding off that pressure and driving quite a comfortable race in the lead. It's a mistake-free race at the moment, and Jack Porritt made a mistake coming through turn number 4 there and lost a lot of ground that he'd made up. Now the Queenslander Danny Davidson sees that we're getting towards the business end of the car race, and he settles down to business now to join in. It's Pinchbeck, Mackay and Davidson. What a great race it is up front. Nothing between these three. Any one of them could win, and at the moment Pinchbeck is still the leader. Only 7.5 to go. Then comes Ron Mackay, and then Danny Davidson. 1, 2 and 3 they've been for almost the whole of this race, and Pinchbeck defies them to run him down.
Can he hang on? 6.5 laps to run, and it's Pinchbeck in front of Mackay. What a travesty if he can't last the distance. Pinchbeck, Mackay, then Danny Davidson. All the action up front, and Mackay has got him. No! Pinchbeck hung on. Great stuff. There's Davidson. Davidson putting the pressure on Mackay. You can throw a blanket over them.
You certainly could. And down the back straight away, it's Danny Davidson trying to work on Ronnie Mackay. Mackay won't let him through on the inside though. Davidson says, move over. I want this New South Wales Championship. And here's Davidson really settling down at the business end of the car race. Down the back straight away, Pinchbeck, Davidson, Mackay and Porritt. Here's Davidson putting the pressure on Pinchbeck. Down the main straight away they come, and Davidson's going to get him on the inside. Davidson's going to get him. Pinchbeck, oh, Mackay's gone. Mackay's sold out. Davidson's underneath Pinchbeck, but we've got a stoppage. Oh, the Queenslander is down to the business end of the car race now.
Hasn't he timed his run beautifully?
Well,
the old fella's still there, and some of the pressure's gone off him. Ronnie Mackay couldn't stand it, and Danny Pinchbeck is still in front.
Well, it reminds me of golf. How they say you hit for show and putt for dough. Well, the top 26 laps of the race were just nothing for Danny Davidson. He's down to the part of the race that counts now, and the part of the race that counts for the big prize money and the trophies and the title, with Barry Pinchbeck under a heap of pressure from the Queenslander Danny Davidson, and Jack Porritt now up to third place because Mackay will be out. He wants to continue. Well, everybody else has been put out of the race for spinning. Mackay would have to go too.
Oh, I wouldn't have that.
That's I can't see a point in that. What's happening here? Oh yes, Mackay is being told that he is continuing under protest then. If that's his attitude, he's continuing under protest. So in other words, the race will be allowed to go, but the steward will decide whether he stays there or not.
Well, I'll decide for him. He can't stay there, in fairness to everyone else. Go, Pitchy!
Pinchbeck and Davidson are the two we've got to keep our eye on, and it's Pinchbeck in the lead. Down the back straight away, Davidson making a dive on the inside. Davidson's got him. Davidson and Pinchbeck wheel to wheel down main straight away, and now it's Davidson on the inside. Pinchbeck on the outside. Pinchbeck won't give in. Oh, Davidson straightened him up there. I think that might have been a little bit of luck for Barry Pinchbeck, because I think he might have sold out. Davidson to the lead at the right end of the car race with only one lap to go. The Queenslander Davidson, followed by Pinchbeck, and here comes Porritt through on the inside of Pinchbeck. Yep, Porritt's got him. In fact, he's not going to run a place. Parton's got him too. He's not going to run a race, would you believe? Queensland 86 Davidson, 55 Porritt, and 73 Parton from Pinchbeck, then Mackay, followed by Gormley, King, and all within the last 2 laps of the race. Pinchbeck had led it all the way. He doesn't run a place.
Well, that's the most incredible finish to a car race that I've seen, and I'll tell you what, I'm totally disappointed. I'm human enough to be disappointed. I'm not saying taking anything away from Danny Davidson, but holy Toledo, if ever a man deserved to take one out, it is Barry Pinchbeck. And finally it all happened for him in the last lap. Apparently the car went off song and just couldn't stand the pressure.
Yes, Rod, thank you very much. We'll get straight on with the presentation. If I could ask Queenslander Danny Davidson to step this way. Danny, can we move straight on with the presentations of trophies? One of the most amazing races I've seen for a long time, because Barry Pinchbeck led the race for something like 28 of the 30 laps, and it just all came undone for him within 2 laps. You put a heap of pressure on him there over the last few.
Oh, I sure did. I love racing Barry. He's a top competitor. We always have a great dice with him. I really enjoyed the few runs we had. We never even touched wheels together, and I'm very happy with that.
It seemed to me that your tactic was to just sort of bide your time, and then when it came to the last few laps, righto, give it everything.
Well, personally, I would have loved to have seen Barry win the race. I took it off him last year, and up until then he held it for 4 years in a row. I think he's truly the New South Wales champion, but I love being the New South Wales champion 2 years in a row, because I more or less treats New South Wales as a home to me. I'd much prefer to race in New South Wales and Queensland any day.
Well, we've got a great track here. It's one that you seem to like, because whenever you come here you do well.
Any track outside of Brisbane I do well.
Okay, let's get on with the trophy presentations. Danny, it's my great pleasure on behalf of our sponsors tonight. This was to be David's of Katara meeting 2 weeks ago. It's now the Wilkie Heads meeting tonight. A little bit of an upset because of the weather, but on behalf of those sponsors and the Motordrome and our fans here, congratulations on being New South Wales champ for 83.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my owner at the moment. He's not here. He's in Melbourne to an engagement party his daughter, but he's going to be very happy tonight. I'd like to thank the crew member, Bluey. He come down, he's worked very hard. He's like a Cheshire cat. My wife, Carol, for pushing the pits. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, congratulations, Danny. Second place goes to Jack Porritt. And that was a great drive too, because you were out of calculations early on and you came right back strongly at the finish. Again, on behalf of our sponsors who have been associated with the meeting, a great drive, Jack. Congratulations.
Thanks very much. A pleasure to be here. It's a long time since I've collected something like this, and finish second to Danny's no shame at all. He's a hell of a driver. I'd just like to thank Steve and a couple of the other boys that gave us a hand tonight, and we hope we'll be back here again shortly.
Well, it's the end of the season for the speed cars. We've enjoyed having them. It looked as if you enjoyed the track the further the race got on too.
I'd like to have seen that burn a 100 lapper.